Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Today we are learning Order of Allah from Surah Al Imran, ayat number 145. So Allah said, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. وَمَا كَانَ لِنَفْسٍ أَن تَمُوتَ إِلَّا بِإِذْنِ اللَّهِ كِتَابًا مُؤَجَّلًا وَمَنْ يُرِدْ ثَوَابَ الدُّنْيَا نُؤْتِهِ مِنْهَا وَمَنْ يُرِدْ ثَوَابَ الْآخِرَةِ نُؤْتِهِ مِنْهَا وَسَنَجْزِي الشَّاكِرِينَ. So this ayat has three main points. The first point is very important, that Allah said the death is under control of Allah. It comes to you with the command of Allah, with the order of Allah. And this order has been written in the book with Allah. So when the time of a person, the time period of the life of a person is completed, then the life of the person is finished and separation of the soul and the body takes place. So the angel of death comes and he takes the soul from the body, and then the body becomes dead. Body is made up of dust and clay, so this way it is buried in the dust and clay. But the soul that is coming from Allah, so it will move towards Allah. If the person is good, then it will go to the place which is a special place, special paradise for the souls, that is Elysian. So that will stay there and have a rest and nice life there. But if the soul of a person is not good, because if the person has done so many bad things and also his iman was not according to Sharia, so that soul is not in Elysian, but that will stay in the prison. That prison is called Sijjin. So we understand that the life of a person is not under control of himself or herself, but life and death is completely under control of Allah. This way it is written. So you don't think that you will die with epidemic, pandemic disease, or when you are going to jihad you will die in the battlefield. Nothing. Death will come to you when your time is written and the place is written. You can see one person at the time of Sulaiman alayhi salam, when Israel alayhi salam, he has seen one person before Sulaiman alayhi salam, and he has seen that this person is here. After about half an hour, Allah gave me the command to take the soul of that person after 1,000 miles away from here. Then what happened? That person, he requested Sulaiman alayhi salam, I want to go to that place. Please request the wind, it will take me there. So then Sulaiman alayhi salam ordered the wind that had taken that person from that place to the place of death. And then angel Israel alayhi salam, he went, found that person there. He had taken the soul of that person from there. So this was the situation, that the soul and the body separation is the death. But this is written. Written record is in the book with Allah. So angels of death, they have that recorded book. When the lifetime is completed, they will come to take the soul from the body, and the body becomes motionless, and death takes place, the body buried, and the soul is taken away from that person. So this is in this first part of the ayat. This way Allah said, وَمَا كَانَ لِنَفْسٍ, and it is not possible for a person, أَن تَمُوتَ, that the person can die, إِلَّا, but بِإِذْنِ اللَّهِ, with the command of Allah. كِتَابًا مُؤَجَّلًا, so according to the written recorded lifetime of that person, which is written in the book actually. وَمَا كَانَ لِنَفْسٍ أَن تَمُوتَ إِلَّا بِإِذْنِ اللَّهِ كِتَابًا مُؤَجَّلًا. This is the first part of the ayat. It is telling us that, and it is not possible for a person to die without the command of Allah according to her written recorded lifetime period. When this is completed, then the death comes to the person. So this way, we don't feel that we will die in pandemic, we will die in epidemic, we will die with illness, we will die in any way, nothing. Lifetime, when it will be completed, then we die. We don't know. It is known by Allah and the angels of death. They have recorded all the time period of every person. When that is completed, they are just to go to take the soul with the command of Allah. So this way, you can see other example of Khalid bin Walid. He participated so many battles and wars, and his ambition also that I should die as a martyr. But it was not completed, and he died on the bed. So this was because his death was written on the bed. So even he participated in so many battles, and his body, there was so many marks of injuries with sword. So but his death was on the bed. So similarly, we should have iman that our death is written with Allah's command. When Allah's command will come to us after completion of our lifetime, then we will die. So this way, we should not think that we will die in the epidemic disease or pandemic disease. Nothing. This is actually, you can think, people, you can see the difference now, like a pandemic disease which is spread up now in the world. You can see is a country near us is Sweden. Sweden is no lockdown, everything is open. So yesterday, 17 people they died there with this disease. But in UK, yesterday 917 people died. Why? Because UK is locked down and Sweden is no lockdown, and we are only 17 people died. But in UK is locked down, 917 people died. People think that lockdown is best. You can see the situation. Allah is the greatest of all. Death comes to the person with the command of Allah. It is written. Even a Muslim, even a non-Muslim, everyone. So death time for everyone is fixed, and it is written, and the recorded book is with the angels of death. So this way, we should not think about the death that we will die in the disease. Nothing. So we must have the fear of Allah, not the fear of the disease. Because if a person who has fear of Allah, then that person will get the double paradise, so much reward. As Allah said in Surah Rahman, ayat number 46, وَلِمَنْ خَافَ مَقَامَ رَبِّهِ جَنَّتَانِ. So that person who will have fear of Allah at the time when the person is before Allah at the day of judgment, he feels that how I will face Allah at the day of judgment. This fear comes in the person, and that fear at the day of judgment will give him reward in terms of two paradise. So that is so much rewarded. So this way we must have fear of Allah, not fear of this worldly thing. So worldly, this epidemic or some disease. So next part of the ayat is وَمَنْ يُرِدْ ثَوَابَ الدُّنْيَا نُؤْتِهِ مِنْهَا. And the person who wants that the whatever deeds the person has done, he or she wants to get the reward in this world. Allah said, نُؤْتِهِ مِنْهَا, we are just to give him or her the reward of his or her deeds in this world. So that is the thing. Like you can see so many people who are kafirin, mushrikeen, munafiqeen. Those people, they get the reward. What they do, they get reward in this world. Because if they are giving food to the hungry person, if there is a famine or problem, they are just to help the people. Or if there is earthquake, they have to help the people or give money or something to the people. Even if there is flood or some people, they go to help them. But if they are non-Muslim, they have no iman, they will get the reward of that in this world. But at the day of judgment, they will have no any reward. So day of judgment, the reward will be given to those person who are in this world with iman. So this way, what Allah said, the next part, that وَمَنْ يُرِدْ ثَوَابَ الْآخِرَةِ نُؤْتِهِ مِنْهَا. And the person who wants the reward of his deeds or her deeds in the last day, we will give that person reward of his or her deeds in the last day. So this way, don't worry, we will give there. But if a person who has intention to get the reward of his or her deeds in the last day, Allah gave the reward to that person in this world and the world hereafter. And then Allah said, وَسَنَجْزِي الشَّاكِرِينَ. And the person who is thankful, that person gets the better reward in this world and the world hereafter. And that is the best reward from all of other peoples. So it means we must be thankful. Allah has given us health. We must be thankful to that. Allah has given spare time. We must pray. We must read Quran. We must understand the qualities and the responsibilities and rights and responsibilities towards human being, towards Allah. We must know the Sharia. We understand akhlaq. We understand so many things which are liked by Allah and Prophet ﷺ, so that we can get to the life hereafter, the better one, the best one, because that life is forever, but this life is for the short time, is a test. So we have to look after this life at every moment. Every moment must be inside the circle of Islam. We should not move out of circle of Islam. So all of our deeds must be within the circle of Islam and with good iman, inshallah. Then we will be in a position to get the best position at the day of judgment. And whenever we get the blessings of Allah, we must be thankful for everything, every time. Inshallah, our reward will be more better than other people in the day of judgment. Inshallah, Allah gave us better reward in this world and the world hereafter. Ameen.